What's up, guys? How you doing today? This is phillydom.
What's up, man?
I'm here with my friend. What's your name? Let them know your name. And where you from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. And he came up to Alaska to work. And this is his first time in Alaska. He's never been to Alaska before. And his first time working as a seafood processor. So, guys, we got a lot of questions to ask this guy since he's a newbie to this lifestyle. How'd you find out about the job?
My mom found it on Craigslist.
Oh, your mom found it on Craigslist. And then from there, you just called them up for the application in?
Yeah.
Okay. And what part of South Carolina are you from? Let's go back a little bit to the...
South.
How far is that from Conway?
Conway,
Conway, South Carolina.
I don't know, it's like...
I mean, no, Conway is small. You wouldn't know Conway. You would know Myrtle Beach.
It's like, oh, yeah.
How far is it from Myrtle Beach?
It's weird.
Oh, okay.
Like around Beaufort.
Oh, okay. So what type of job did you do back in South Carolina before you came here to do seafood processing? I always like to ask people that. Roofing, okay. So you've been around some tough work too.
Yeah.
So the sun is beating on your head and you're doing...
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees.
Oh, okay. So your mom found the information on Craigslist and you applied. You got the job. They brought you up here. When you first came out, what was your first impression of seafood processing before you really started doing it? What you think of it?
I thought it was cool.
Did you think the work was hard?
I mean, no. I mean, I was prepared for like a lot more than it was the other.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad. I mean, there was a couple of really long days. Like it can get hard, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like 24 hours working?
Yeah.
And
what's your name, sir?
Mohr.
Mohr. Just one of his co-workers at his job. All right. So that's a good question. Let me ask him, Mohr. What's the longest shift you ever worked?
25 hours. No, 25 hours.
It was 26.
Whoa. But I had an hour break. We had like 27 hours, but we had like 2 hours.
Yeah, break. I know you had your lunch, your
Like-
dinner, and all that. Oh, okay. Wow. So you've probably never had a job you worked that many hours.
No.
All right.
12 hours is like
The longest you ever worked. What's your job title? What you do? What did you specialize in?
me.
Yeah. No, and with the seafood job, like,
Oh,
were you a machine operator? Did you work on the docks?
Dock, like just pitching fish.
Okay. So basically, guys, what he did is when the boat come in, the fishermen come into the dock with the boat, he would unload the fish. Sometimes they have to pitch it by hand. Literally, they have to go in the boat, put the fish in totes, and then they use the crane and they drag it out of there. Because it depends on the buyer. Some buyers don't care if they suck it out of the boat. They have like a suction cup, but sometimes that damages the product, which is the fish. So his job, he has a tough job. This guy's a tough guy right here, Mike. So he would have to go in the boat, and he would have to by hand. Him and a couple guys would put the fish in totes. They grab them in but I don't get the belly of the boat or the
Yeah. Like actually, after like the last like 2 weeks, we like switched to something else. So we like scoop them up with the net.
Okay.
And then I just sit up on the dock and I like motion them over and I just drop it in the totes.
Oh, okay. So you know your mom is gonna see this.
Yeah.
If she's subscribers to the channel and
Yeah.
everything.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. She said we were gonna meet up one of these days, so she was right about that.
Yeah.
She was definitely right about that.
She asked me if I met you, and I was like, ah. But that was like when I first came here. I was like, no.
Wow. So she's gonna be happy to see this video.
Yeah.
And another question I gotta ask, since it's your first time in Alaska, what is your impression of Alaska like?
It's very. I like the weather. It's cool. It's not too hot, and it's like I like the view. But like I mean, this town in particular, they can get like old after a while. Just being here, just you know.
Yeah, it's a small town.
Yeah, it's a small town.
It's a small town, and it's not connected to other parts of Alaska. I mean, it's actually a landlocked town, if you want to call it that, because they had some bridges. The bridges had, I guess, due to the weather they have in Alaska, one or two of the bridges fell down. But back in the day, you could take a train from this town all the way to Anchorage, and you could also drive.
You could actually take a trained there?
Yes, back in the day,
I didn't know.
because it was a mining town back in the day.
Oh wow, I had
So,
no clue. I thought like
yeah. It was a mining town.
that'd been pretty cool.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
It was a mining town at one point.
yeah.
And I was gonna ask you another question. So you saying Alaska? You actually like Alaska,
Yeah, I like Alaska.
but
I
just
think-
this town is
well,
just
this is not like place I've been to. Like,
Cordova,
I like
which is
Alaska,
it's called Cordova, Alaska.
like
Everybody,
Cordova.
yeah.
But yeah, but like it's like this in particularly this town would get pretty old if I had been like for a super long time.
Yeah, because it's
But I'm sure like Anchorage or something.
oh, Anchorage is like any regular city
Yeah,
in the lower 48, so
yeah,
it would be like any other city.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Anchorage plenty of times. So what would you tell anybody that would want to come up here to be a seafood buyer? Do you think it's worth it?
I
Or-
think it's worth it. Like, I mean, maybe. I think it's a gamble. I don't know. I mean, it just depends what your options are. But it's not that bad. It was a plus for me. Like, it was a good start.
And he was making pretty good money and stuff like that.
Yeah, like at the beginning. But yeah,
Yeah, it goes. It's like a wave. It goes up and down.
it goes up and down.
It's like a wave. Because I'm asking you these questions.
Plus, I met a bunch of people that have other connections, and
Yeah.
that's how I'm getting my other job after this. So,
Oh, okay.
so, yeah.
What type of job is that? If you want to say it on camera, it's up to you. And what type of?
Oh, the coffee bean.
Okay, and that'd be that.
pickers, like
And that's in Hawaii.
yeah.
Wow, that's cool, man. You going from place to place, man.
Yeah.
From Alaska to Hawaii. All
Yeah,
right.
right. It's crazy.
Anything else you want to talk about? As far as the management? Did the management treat you right?
Oh, yeah, it's
Is
great
the
management.
living-
I love the management.
Yeah.
It's just kind of it's a smaller company, but it's got the management's great. Like,
Okay. And your living situation was
yeah,
this
it's
is.
really nice. It's a nice bunkhouse.
You mind if I just show?
Oh yeah, you can.
What? What about the food? I don't know what happened
Food's
there.
good.
The food was there. Okay. Oh, okay. So you don't mind if I just see? I'm just gonna look like this
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Let everybody see. This is where they stay at. And what are you guys? It's Lamar right there.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Lamar?
About what?
Seafood processing. What else? This is your first time as a seafood processor
Yeah.
too. So you all right? First time in Alaska too?
Yeah. first
Oh
time.
wow. What was your impression of Alaska?
I thought it was gonna be like more colder, but it wasn't that cold.
Yeah, it's actually like 90 degrees and 80-degree weather the
Yeah,
whole
it's
time.
like it's nice, it's good.